recent game, a thrilling double overtime win. Western Carolina got by Wofford. Peter Jerkins now on the board.
There's simply nothing better than tournament time, and we've come to expect just greatness here at the U.S. Cellular Center in Asheville, not just this year, but in years past.
Peter Jerkin is one of the rare 7-footers who's a good free throw shooter. He's right about 80% for the year, but now he's the only line of defense, and he rejects the shot of Rivers. Wilson turns down the three a couple of times. Cromer will launch the three. These Bucks are looking really good early on.
High confidence level. You talked about it. They've won 5 in a row, coming in 8 of 9. But they've shown no uneasiness playing on a neutral floor or playing as a higher seed, as we've seen from some other teams here, both last night and this afternoon.
It's the first time on either side, the men's or the women's side of this tournament, that the higher seed has jumped out to such a big lead and gotten so hot early. Rebound down to the guard, Cromer. They're going to push it. One of the best reserve point guards in the league, DeSante Bradford, over to Wilson. He's got an early assist, and the Bucks lead grows. It's 12 in 5 minutes of play.
Wilson is a terrific outside shooter, second all time in Bucks history with made threes. That's a guy that generally plays the 4 slot.
Leonard steps back and dribbles one through. Leonard has 5 of the 7 for the Bears.
If you're the Bears, you just got to weather this storm for a minute and hope that ETSU kind of cools off a little bit.
It's interesting. Not only have they started so well, but they were in the arena, both of these teams were, for that double overtime game, and there was so much excitement, there was so much emotion in the arena. In tournament setting, the following game typically starts slowly, not like this.
Now this right off the gate, ETSU, and last night they came in after the Mercer Citadel game and shot around, and you could tell there was a looseness. I didn't know if that was a good thing or bad thing. Clearly they are ready to play.
2 seconds on the shot clock. Gwynn doesn't realize it. They didn't get that one off in time.
Gwynn just didn't get it to Jerkin in time.
Nearly a triple-double yesterday for Philip Leonard. He's playing alongside Strawberry right now. There's an assist for Leonard to the other point guard. Playing together, it works out for him. They've got 5 straight points.
Strawberry's numbers have been very solid in Southern Conference play this year. And he's a capable scorer. He's going to have to be.
At the rate the Bucks are putting up points.
My guess is, particularly with the...
There's a mistake. Strawberry spins his way around Bradford. There's Leonard to back him up. 7 straight points for the Bears.
Leonard can be that guy. What do I say? I think with the lineup that the Bucks will play, we'll see a lot of Strawberry and Leonard playing together tonight.
Lester Wilson, a quick release. That one's off the mark. The Bears aren't that deep right now. They've been forced to go a little bit deeper into their rotation, and they did that yesterday, and they even pushed the tempo against the Citadel yesterday when the Bulldogs didn't want to. Nice feed, Strawberry, Rivers. Where'd this run come from?
Well, there's your X factor, Dimitri Rivers. I mean, a guy that has just blossomed in his sophomore year.
Peter Jerkin tips it back out to DeSante Bradford. A.J. Merriweather is out there for ETSU now, second game back after the dislocated thumb. He's got it pretty heavily wrapped on the opposite end of the floor in the corner. Gwynn chewing on the mouth guard. They say it hit the rim. Nonetheless, it's out of bounds off the Bucks.
Steve Forbes is kind of called off some of that full court pressure right now, even though it caused a little bit of havoc for the Bears initially in the early going.
Well, that pressure was then burned back down the floor here. A very quick 9-0 run.
When you've got a senior guard like Philip Leonard, who's just a solid lead guard, He's going to put your team in the right positions most of the time.
Stair was left open. He was chasing that shot like it was going to miss. It was Kilby, not Stair. And we're even. 12 straight for the Bears.
And just like that, and now the Bears jump into a 1-3-1.
Jerkin can't handle the pass that was fired in there. No Bucks were back on this end of the floor. They had all retreated, so the loose ball picked up by Leonard. Trailing the play. Another three. This one is Jelks. Steve Forbes needs a timeout.